In a world where we're constantly battling against the unexpected, what if the secret to peace and resilience was not in fighting fate, but embracing it? Imagine for a moment you're stuck in gridlock traffic, late for an important meeting. Your first instinct might be frustration, maybe even anger. But what if you accept it fully? Instead of resisting this moment, what if you could find value, even love, in this seemingly adverse situation? This isn't just a thought experiment. It's a powerful philosophy that has guided some of history's greatest minds through turbulent times. Today, we're diving deep into a profound Stoic concept that has the potential to revolutionize how you face life's challenges. Welcome to the world of Amor Fati, the love of fate. Understanding Amor Fati. Amor Fati, a Latin phrase meaning love of fate or love of one's fate, is a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. But don't let its ancient origins fool you. This idea is more relevant today than ever. At its core, Amor Fati is about more than just accepting what happens to us. It's about embracing it wholeheartedly. Now, you might be thinking, love my fate. Even when life throws curveballs, even when things go wrong. Yes, especially then. Amor Fati doesn't ask us to simply tolerate the events of our lives. It challenges us to welcome them, find the opportunity within them, and love them. Think of life as a grand tapestry. Each event, each circumstance, whether we perceive it as good or bad, is a thread in this tapestry. Amor Fati teaches us to appreciate the entire picture, not just the threads we find appealing. It's about understanding that every experience, every challenge, every triumph, and every setback contributes to the rich, complex pattern of our lives. But let's be clear, Amor Fati is not about passive resignation. It's not about throwing your hands up and saying, well, this is my fate, so I'll just lie down and accept it. No, it's an active, empowering approach to life. It's about taking what life gives you and using it as a tool for your personal growth and development. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher who popularized the term, described his ideal as not merely bearing what is necessary, but loving it. This is the essence of Amor Fati. Not just accepting, but loving what is necessary, what is inevitable, what has happened, and cannot be changed. Now you might be wondering how this differs from simple optimism. While optimism often involves hoping for the best outcome, Amor Fati goes a step further. It's about finding value and purpose in whatever outcome occurs, regardless of whether it aligns with our preferences or expectations. Imagine you're an archer. You've practiced for months, honing your skills and preparing for a crucial competition. The day arrives, you take your shot, and you miss. Optimism might say, don't worry, you'll do better next time. Amor Fati, on the other hand, would say, this miss is an essential part of your journey. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to fuel your growth. Navigating career setbacks. Let's bring this ancient wisdom into the modern world. Picture this scenario. After years of hard work, you finally land your dream job. You're excelling, you're passionate, and you feel like you're making a real difference. Then, out of the blue, you're called into a meeting. The company is downsizing, and your position has been eliminated. Just like that, you're facing unemployment in a competitive job market. For many of us, this would feel like a disaster. It's natural to feel shocked, angry, and maybe even betrayed. You might find yourself asking, why me? How could this happen? These reactions are normal, but they're also draining. They keep us in a negative loop, preventing us from moving forward. This is where Amor Fati comes in. Instead of resisting this unexpected turn of events, what if you chose to embrace it? What if, instead of seeing it as a setback, you viewed it as an opening, a chance for new opportunities and growth? Here's how Amor Fati might reshape your approach. 1. Acceptance. The first step is fully accepting what happened. This doesn't mean you have to like it, but it means acknowledging the reality of the situation without wasting energy fighting against it. Okay, this job is gone. That's a fact. Now what's next? 2. Finding value. Look for the potential value in this situation. Maybe this job loss is an opportunity to explore a field you've always been curious about. Perhaps it's a chance to start that business you've been dreaming of, or maybe it's simply a wake-up call to diversify your skills and make yourself more resilient in the job market. 3. Learning and growth. Every experience, especially challenging ones, offers lessons. What can you learn from this situation? Maybe you'll discover untapped strength as you navigate unemployment. Perhaps you'll learn the importance of building a strong professional network. You might also gain insights into industry trends that will make you an even more valuable employee in your next role. 4th, reframing the narrative. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance, reframe your story. You're not just someone who lost a job. You're embarking on a new chapter of professional growth and self-discovery. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering. Taking action. Amor Fati isn't about passivity. Once you've accepted the situation and found its potential value, it's time to take action. Start networking, update your skills, and explore new industries. Use this time as an opportunity to reshape your career in a way that aligns even more closely with your values and aspirations. Let's pause for a moment and consider a real-life example. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was famously fired from the company he started. At the time, it seemed like a devastating blow. But here's what Jobs later said about this experience. "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life." This is Amor Fati in action. Jobs didn't just accept his fate, he embraced it. He found value in what seemed like a terrible situation and used it as a springboard for growth and new opportunities. The result? He went on to found Pixar, later returned to lead Apple to new heights, and ultimately transformed multiple industries. Now you might be thinking, that's Steve Jobs, he's exceptional. How does this apply to me? The truth is, you don't need to be a tech visionary to apply Amor Fati to your life. The power of this philosophy lies in its universality. Whether you're dealing with a job loss, a relationship breakup, a health challenge, or any other life upheaval, Amor Fati offers a framework for coping and thriving. Embracing Amor Fati in the face of career setbacks doesn't mean you won't feel pain or disappointment. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about acknowledging those feelings and choosing to find opportunity in adversity. It's about asking yourself, how can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient? When you approach career challenges with a mindset of Amor Fati, you open yourself up to possibilities you might otherwise miss. That job loss might lead you to discover a passion you never knew you had. It might connect you with people who will play crucial roles in your future success. It might be the push you need to take that risk you've contemplated for years. Remember, in the grand tapestry of your life, this career setback is just one thread. By embracing and loving it as an essential part of your journey, you weave it into a larger picture of growth, resilience, and ultimate success. This is the transformative power of Amor Fati. It turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. As we navigate the often turbulent waters of modern professional life, Amor Fati stands as a beacon, guiding us toward a mindset of resilience, growth, and even love for our challenges. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in choosing our response to them. In doing so, we don't just weather the storms of our careers, we learn to dance in the rain. The benefits of embracing Amor Fati. Now that we've explored how Amor Fati can be applied to real-life situations, let's delve into the profound benefits this mindset can bring to your life. Embracing Amor Fati isn't just a philosophical exercise. It's a practical approach that can dramatically improve your mental well-being, resilience, and overall life satisfaction. 1. Reduced stress and anxiety. One of the most immediate benefits of adopting Amor Fati is significantly reducing stress and anxiety. Think about it. How much of our daily stress comes from resisting what is already happening? We fret over traffic jams we can't control, agonize over the weather that ruins our plans, and lose sleep over economic conditions beyond our influence. Amor Fati teaches us to release this resistance. When we learn to accept and even embrace the circumstances of our lives, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry. 2. Greater emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, but how we respond to these fluctuations defines our emotional resilience. Amor Fati strengthens this resilience by shifting our perspective. When we stop viewing challenges as setbacks and start seeing them as opportunities for growth, we become more adaptable and less easily shaken by adversity. This doesn't mean we won't feel pain or disappointment. It means we're better equipped to move through those feelings and come out stronger on the other side. 3. Deeper sense of purpose. When we embrace Amor Fati, we begin to see our lives as part of a larger narrative. Each event, each twist and turn contributes to the story of who we are becoming. This perspective fosters a deeper sense of purpose. We start to view our experiences as meaningful, even when they're difficult. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we begin to ask, "What is this experience teaching me? How can I grow from it?" This shift in focus can lead to a more fulfilling and enriched life. 4th, increased motivation and initiative. Embracing Amor Fati can reignite our motivation. When we love our fate, we naturally want to take action. Instead of feeling defeated by challenges, we become excited by the prospect of turning them into opportunities. This proactive mindset fuels our initiative, encouraging us to pursue new paths and take risks we might have otherwise avoided. You'll find yourself more willing to explore new opportunities, whether in your career or personal life. 5. Enhanced relationships. Finally, Amor Fati can improve your relationships. When you embrace your fate, you're more likely to accept others for who they are, imperfections and all. This acceptance fosters deeper connections and healthier interactions. You'll find yourself less judgmental and more compassionate, not just towards yourself, but also towards those around you. This compassion can create a ripple effect, encouraging others to embrace their own journeys, which ultimately leads to stronger, more meaningful relationships. As we wrap up this exploration of Amor Fati, consider this. The challenges you face today, the setbacks you encounter, and the unexpected detours in your life are all part of your unique journey. Instead of resisting them, try embracing them. What if the next time life throws you a curveball, you could greet it with open arms and a heart full of love? Amor Fati teaches us to live fully, to engage with the world around us, and to find joy in the journey, no matter where it leads. So, the next time you find yourself caught in traffic, facing a setback, or navigating uncertainty, remember this philosophy. Choose to love your fate, embrace it, and watch how it transforms your life. Our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start fresh again. This is Amor Fati in action, not just accepting a setback, but embracing it as an opportunity for a new beginning. As you cultivate this resilience, you'll bounce back faster from setbacks. You'll approach challenges with curiosity rather than dread. Most importantly, you'll develop deep-seated confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Enhanced problem-solving skills. When we resist reality, we often fixate on how things should be. This narrows our focus and limits our ability to see creative solutions. Amor Fati, on the other hand, opens our minds to new possibilities. By accepting situations as they are, we free up mental space to ask more productive questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we ask, "How can I use this situation to my advantage?" This shift can lead to innovative problem-solving and unexpected opportunities. Take the story of Slack, the popular workplace communication tool. It began as a metal tool for a failing game company. When the game project was abandoned, instead of seeing it as a total loss, the team recognized the value in the communication tool they had built. They embraced their fate and pivoted, turning their side project into a billion-dollar company. Greater emotional intelligence. Practicing Amor Fati can significantly boost your emotional intelligence. It teaches you to observe your emotional reactions without being controlled by them. When you embrace all experiences, good and bad, you learn to navigate your emotions more skillfully. This doesn't mean suppressing negative emotions. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, understanding their source, and choosing how to respond. This level of emotional awareness can improve your personal and professional relationships. For instance, if a colleague criticizes your work, Amor Fati helps you respond with curiosity rather than defensiveness. This feedback, however uncomfortable, is part of your growth. What can I learn from it? This approach helps you improve and fosters better communication and understanding in your workplace. Increased present moment awareness. One of the most profound benefits of Amor Fati is how it anchors you in the present moment. When we're constantly resisting what is, we're often living in an imaginary future, thinking things should be different, or a regretted past, wishing, "If only this hadn't happened." Amor Fati brings us back to the now. It teaches us to fully engage with our current reality, whatever it may be. This present moment awareness is at the heart of many mindfulness practices, and for good reason. Research has shown that people who are more present in their daily lives report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. By embracing your fate, you learn to appreciate the richness of each moment, even the challenging ones. You might notice how your body feels as you navigate a difficult conversation, or the complex emotions that arise when facing fear. This deepened awareness makes life more vivid and engaging, providing valuable insights into yourself and your experiences. A sense of empowerment. One of the most transformative benefits of Amor Fati is its sense of empowerment. When we feel like victims of circumstance, we give away our power. We become passive recipients of whatever life hands us. Amor Fati flips this script. It reminds us that while we can't always control what happens to us, we always have control over how we respond. This realization is incredibly empowering. It puts us back in the driver's seat of our lives. Think about Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, he wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." This is the essence of Amor Fati. No matter what fate hands you, you have the power to choose your response. You have the power to find meaning, to learn, and to grow. This mindset turns you from a passive victim into the active author of your life story. Practical steps to cultivate Amor Fati. Now that we've explored the transformative benefits of Amor Fati, you might be wondering how to actually put this into practice. After all, embracing fate, especially when it seems harsh or unfair, is easier said than done. But like any skill, Amor Fati can be cultivated with consistent practice. Here are some practical steps to help you embody this powerful Stoic principle in your daily life. 1. Practice mindful acceptance. The first step in embracing Amor Fati is to practice mindful acceptance of your current reality. This doesn't mean you have to like everything that happens, but it does mean acknowledging what is without resistance. Start small. When you encounter a minor annoyance, perhaps a red light when you're in a hurry or a rainy day that spoils your plans, pause and take a deep breath. Say to yourself, "This is happening, I accept it." Notice any tension or resistance in your body and consciously let it go. As you get more comfortable with this practice, you can apply it to larger challenges. Remember, acceptance doesn't mean inaction. It simply means you're not wasting energy fighting against reality. From this place of acceptance, you can then choose how to respond. 2. Reframe negative situations. Once you've accepted a situation, the next step is to reframe it in a more positive or neutral light. This is where the love in Amor Fati comes in. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How might this challenge help me grow? Is there an opportunity here that I might be overlooking? For example, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of fuming about the delay, you might think, "This is an opportunity to practice patience," or "I can use this time to listen to that podcast I've been meaning to check out." Make this a habit. Each time you face a setback or disappointment, challenge yourself to find at least one positive aspect or potential benefit. Over time, this will become more natural, and you'll start to see opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. 3. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for embracing Amor Fati. When we're grateful, we're acknowledging the value in our experiences, even the challenging ones. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on things you're thankful for, including the obvious blessings and the difficulties that have helped you grow. Keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you appreciate each day, or make it a part of your daily routine to mentally list things you're grateful for while showering or commuting. As you practice gratitude, you'll find it easier to embrace all aspects of your life, the good, the bad, and everything in between. 4th, visualize acceptance. Visualization can be a powerful tool for embracing Amor Fati. Try this exercise. Close your eyes and imagine a challenging situation you're currently facing. See yourself accepting this situation fully, even embracing it. Visualize yourself responding with calm and clarity, finding opportunities within the challenge. How does this version of you move, speak, and act? How do others respond to this accepting, empowered version of you? Engage all your senses in this visualization. The more vividly you can imagine embracing your fate, the more naturally you'll be able to do it in real life. 5. Practice self-compassion. Embracing fate doesn't mean you won't have negative emotions. Feeling frustrated, angry, or sad when facing difficulties is natural. The key is acknowledging these feelings without judgment and choosing how to respond. Practice self-compassion when you struggle. Remind yourself that it's okay to find this challenging. Speak to yourself like a good friend facing a similar situation. This self-compassion creates a safe space for you to accept your experiences, even when they're painful. 6. Learn from Stoic role models. Study the lives of Stoic philosophers and others who embodied Amor Fati. Read about how Marcus Aurelius led Rome through war and plague, or how Nelson Mandela emerged from 27 years of imprisonment with a message of reconciliation rather than bitterness. Reflect on how these individuals embraced their fate, even in extreme circumstances. How can you apply their wisdom to your own life? Remember, they weren't superhuman. They practiced these principles consistently. 7. Start a daily reflection. Practice. End each day with a brief reflection. Ask yourself, what challenges did I face today? How did I respond to them? Where did I resist my fate and where did I embrace it? What did I learn from my experiences today? This practice helps you become more aware of your responses to life's events and allows you to choose Amor Fati more consciously. 8. Take inspired action. Remember, Amor Fati isn't about passive acceptance. Once you've embraced your situation, take inspired action. Ask yourself, given this reality, what's the best step I can take now? By combining acceptance with action, you honor your fate while actively shaping your path forward. This balance of acceptance and action is at the heart of Amor Fati. As you implement these practices, be patient with yourself. Embracing Amor Fati is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. What matters is your commitment to the practice and your willingness to engage with life as it is, not as you think it should be. With consistent effort, you'll naturally embrace Amor Fati more and more. You'll face challenges with greater resilience, find opportunities where others see only obstacles, and experience a more profound sense of peace and purpose. The transformative power of Amor Fati. As we draw our exploration of Amor Fati to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound wisdom this Stoic principle offers. Embracing fate isn't just a philosophical concept. It's a transformative practice that has the potential to revolutionize how we navigate life's ups and downs. By accepting and loving our fate, we cultivate resilience, enhance our problem-solving skills, develop emotional intelligence, and foster present-moment awareness. We regain our sense of empowerment, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. The stories of those who have embraced Amor Fati, from ancient philosophers to modern entrepreneurs, serve as powerful reminders of this principle's potential. When faced with adversity, they chose to embrace their circumstances, turning setbacks into stepping stones. As you continue your journey, remember, life's challenges will always be a part of the human experience. What truly matters is how we choose to respond. By embracing Amor Fati, you not only find peace in the present moment, but you also open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You become the author of your own story, crafting a narrative filled with resilience, wisdom, and love for the journey.